modification.
Alright, Mike.
Coming up to
Alright, Mike.
Alright.
This is not too dark.
Fred Flintstone says, "Yabba dabba don't T-bone each other into turn 7.
Easy, gentlemen.
Oops, sorry. I got a bit slow.
Whoa!
Alright, so my car markers aren't
Clandy
working.
Clandy and TOR had a really close get together.
Yeah, my car markers aren't working,
Oh,
so I can't see anyone.
Sorry, sabotage.
I think Sleepy's got more rear end issues and someone with diarrhea right now.
No, I think that would be twisted.
Whoa.
Alright, I had to kind of cut there a little bit, or go on the outside there.
Oh, man,
fuck
this
me,
getting
man.
fucking pushed off. What the hell?
My heart is fucking racing.
That was the worst
Jesus Christ.
start all night.
That's because no one's in the right order, so everyone's like bees and they're trying
know.
to figure out what is life. Sorry, Drift King. You can get off my car now. Oh yes, Grizz.
Alright, please don't.
That wasn't me.
I know.
This is the closest I've seen prototypes race all day.
Oh,
Goodness.
shite. Ooh,
Oh
I
shit,
hate
Grizz,
that.
where you going? Where you going, Grizz?
I had to go wide because I was gonna hit the wall there.
Oh,
wow,
shit,
right.
me.
Jesus, that Katashi wasn't even turned by the time he hit me.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Like, do you even
everybody
run
alright, though?
across?
I got hit twice and somehow did not get spun out there.
That's called
Steve,
skill,
come
man.
back,
You're good.
please.
Thought I had
Whoa,
to
watch out,
control.
watch out, watch out. Sorry, locked it up big time. Glad that didn't make it worse.
I went too far. Now I had to wait for GT traffic, so now I'm all the way trying to pass through them again.
How are you in GT?
Hey,
traffic
as long
already?
as they're not slamming you.
Because
off the road,
I
think-
because I slid and almost hit the wall after turn 1.
Not sure why I shifted up in the 5th there.
Why in 5th?
I don't know, I thought it was in 3rd. Or I thought it was in 4th.
You should be on a tune that runs freaking.
We're on for a good result at the minute
Well,
here, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
looking
not a
top 10.
Filipino hooker. Quit smelling my ass, Drift King.
that's assuming Varus doesn't fuck me over because of his shit driving. Riz understands understandably that I am very tired right now.
Yeah. I mean, then again, I was up till like 3 in the morning. We got about 6 hours of sleep. So I'm relatively tired as well.
Wow, this is way easier than my other stints.
Yeah, I was talking to my teammates saying that the cars handled completely different in the night environment.
They do.
Yeah, they
Mine
do.
doesn't.
I was doing
Mine
practice
don't.
here and
Mine
I was
don't,
about a
because
second and a half off.
Cooler
I
crap.
was only
Yeah.
I was only half a second off from my day to night tune. And I'm using the same tune that I ran in the day, and I was only half a second slower
Same here.
at night. You're not going to cost me the lead by battling with me this time, are you, Grizz?
It depends. If it's for position, then yeah.
Wait a minute. What are two team guys? Are you double? Wow.
Well, basically, I pitted and then pulled out when and Grizz was battling me for position, and it ended up costing me first place because they just pulled out the pit
Taking my
just in
first
time.
pit stop.
I mean, he was gonna pass you eventually. Flat out was,
You don't
I
know
think,
that.
wasn't Flat Out
I held
Motorhead.
up Coca Gamer for 2 hours of flat non-stop driving. I held him up. He got past me
but-
when I pitted.
I'm pretty sure Flat Out used to be known as Motorhead.
Oh shit.
No.
Come on.
No, he's not. They're two different people.
Alright, but
Exactly.
either way, I know he was on HCR though, so he was very
He
fast.
was, but
Exiting the
he was originally VSR before he was HCR. I know exactly who it is. I can't think of his actual name. I think it probably wants to say Panda Man, but I don't think so.
Your cars are going to grip a little bit better in this kind of weather. Back as
Not really. If they did, then he'd be going faster than what we did during the day. They're a bit slower at night.
well, yeah,
Right.
that's true. But
Well, I actually think, although there's some scientific proof in that, I still think it's also a state of mind. You're only as fast as you allow yourself to be.
Exactly.
I mean, there is some play in it. It's like it's not a lot. It's not as bad. It's not like Project Cars 2 or iRacing or F1, but it's still noticeable.
Oh, no. The difference between this and iRace, when your brakes are cold, they are cold. You have got no brakes.
Oh. Oh.
What was
I
that?
just got. Oh, I got spun by a
Alright,
GT
Steve.
trying to go and get around them
What?
in the hairpin.
Let's just pull away.
I mean, that's why I said this is easier than my last stints, because the last two I had no doubt flat out in both of my stints.
Also,
and then
can we
I've had
point out the fact that from the battling we started at the beginning, Steve went from 10th to 1st in like 2 laps.
I wish I was up there. I've just been
By
held
the-
up this whole time.
by the way, guys,
I got
wanna
hit a
say
couple
this.
times that held me up from catching up to Steve or getting farther ahead of him.
This
Yeah.
sunset that you're looking at on the back stretch, it's that beautiful.
That's why it's
Do you know
called
what the best
Sunset
bit is?
Too.
If I had an Xbox One X, I could actually appreciate that. But because this
Well, I'm
game's
on a
broken,
4K PC, so yeah, I can see it and I appreciate it.
because this game is so
I'm
broken,
looking
I'm
at it on a
surprised the
standard
Skybox
Xbox
hasn't
One, and it
corrupted
looks
yet.
beautiful.
I know.
What's the
that's-
difference?
I mean, I'll make you guys laugh. The only reason this game bothers me so much now is because I work as a QA technician for a different game company.
Oh, bye.
May I ask which one?
Codemasters.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wow.
He has his name on Dirt Rally too.
My
shit.
name is the credits for Dirt Rally 2.
That is
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
So he's used to sliding around, so these cars must be nice to him.
No, they're not. These cars
Oh,
are
there's
different. To be
Well,
fair,
they were
they're
made.
all
Drivers were made of stronger stuff back then.
True.
if it helps, I know the people that did all the benchmarking for the AI and whatever, and we are aware of a few things here and there, but it's trying to figure it all out. But that's not my department. I just make sure it works.
I just don't understand why they put freaking GT4 cars in Dirt Rally. Makes no sense to me.
Because GT4 cars are used for hill climbs.
That is an official FIA category of rally car, but it's
Oh,
only
really?
for tarmac rally. Yeah, it's only for
Yeah,
tarmac
it's mainly for
rallies,
hill climbs.
But
Huh.
yeah, but someone in the game design department thought this is a fantastic car class. Let's shove them around Argentina.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's not the worst idea, no.
Not the worst idea. They're about as big as M8.
I'm wondering when Sunset's going to happen.
I have
Hold
a
on,
feeling
what if
soon,
this
because
was-
it looks like it's...
Oh, here's a twister. What if this is Sunrise?
No, it isn't. Sunrise would be around turn 16.
Exactly. Did you forget your sun rises in the east and sets in the west?
No, but then again, did you also forget that the Corvette once got so lost it ended up outside the track and in a car park?
Really?
Yeah, that was way back in the day.
No, that was a couple of years ago. A Corvette broke late into the hairpin and went straight on, couldn't turn right, turned left, ended up outside the track limits and ended up in a car park.
I don't see
Fair
where they
enough.
could have done that. There's no way of doing that.
It
from the
probably would
hairpin.
have been the old hairpin. By the old hairpin, there.
Well,
the
no,
barrier
even
might
with
have
the
been
old
open.
hairpin, there's no turn in.
But you can turn left out of turn 5,
pit
6,
stop
whatever the
one.
hairpin is.
Turn 4?
No.
Maybe they added it as a service road or something.
Oh, I see 8th place. I'm back here. I want to sniff your exhaust pipe.
I think one of my best abilities as a driver is being able to overtake and defend ridiculously well considering. But that's me buoying my own boat a bit there. But then again, can you go from 10th to 1st in 2 laps?
Well, it
Depends on
helps
how the other
when-
guys are doing.
Exactly. If we weren't as argy bargy, I'd probably be maybe first, and you'd probably be like 3rd at this point, or just behind me.
Probably just behind you.
No, cut the grass there.
Has anyone ever wondered if the racing line is actually the fastest way around this track in Forza anyway? Never feels
Yes,
like
it is.
Kind of.
Not in practice. It may be in theory, but in practice it isn't.
Well, maybe we should ask some of the pro guys in Lobby A.
Well, yeah, they're the ones that use the racing line because they're too scrubbed to do hardcore.
Speaking from
I mean-
experience, because I've driven on this track and raced on this track, yes, it's legit.
Well, he meant in game it might be different to real life, but
In game, on Forza, it's completely different.
No, the
All
driving
right,
line they
Steve,
give you,
GT's coming
they
up.
suggest you to run on this is what I would run in real life.
Yeah, but Forza doesn't work like that. It may be the fastest in theory, but the way Forza handles brake, grip and tyres and whatever, this is not how this works.
I'm just telling you what I know.
But if
And-
I took this line round iRacing, I would completely agree. Because iRacing is
That's-
meant to be fucking... Or you could do what Scott Speed does and invent your own racing line.
I thought Montoya did that.
No, he crashes into the back of truck
The
cleaners.
gyres.
No!
Yeah, I remember that.
So do I. Who doesn't?
Yeah, really, that is a good question. Who doesn't?
My tail sideswiped one of the tires. Ooh, that was dangerous. I'm actually going at a pretty good speed right now, pace-wise.
Hey, Twisted. Oh. Here, Twisted, get some draft. Just don't try and overtake, please. Please, no kill.
Hey! No team orders.
He's not on my team, he's a lap
You say
car.
no
I
team
know,
orders,
I
but
know.
then you forget that Groot is team principals basically in this race.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm not
yeah.
Christian Horner. I'm not Christian Horner, and I'm not Ferrari. I'm more Toto Wolff.
Ah,
Run.
great. I got two GT cars racing each other on the front stretch. Great. Great. I'm gonna scare the living shit out of them here in this corner.
I've hit
Hello,
the wall,
guys.
Do that.
and My,
How are
my
you?
headlights are dimmed a bit. Luckily, it's still sunset.
Do you know what? All I can think of is that like cucumber meme, and it says when you're doing a 10-hour race and you're doing well, and then it comes up with disconnect, lag, bad internet, allow us to introduce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. I'm
What?
gonna have serious problems with these GT drivers about the way they fucking take their racing lines, I swear to God, man.
The problem is they weren't, because of the sign-ups, we've had to go to two
Varus
separate
did
lobbies.
not
We have
like
to do
how I took that corner. I have to admit, I should have just waited, forced the issue.
Can I just say, the lack of sign-ups for this event should say dividends about how much people wanted to do this race.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, a lot of these lower lobbies are a lot more friendly, if you ask me. The A-class lobbies, if you sneeze, shut up, you're messing up my driving line.
Basically. I've raced in a lobby, and I can tell you from experience it's not pleasant, because you can't do any rubbing. They are that fucking butthurt about there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fun. That's the most fun part about it. makes me wonder. They must think they're a bunch of Formula One guys, because.
I remember
some of those
once-
guys get paid, so...
Yeah,
and they're
well,
paid by
they
Formula
can
1
get
teams.
paid
Well, they can
to
get
fuck
paid to
off.
rub a little bit.
They can get paid to fuck off into FRC, which is where they should be. As far as I see it, anyway.
Emmett got 2 out into 17. Grr.
Whoa,
I'm going to
sleepy.
have a serious problem with the clutch on this car.
I'm wondering when this it gets nightfall. Hasn't happened yet. Come on.
Well, hopefully it happens after I pit and my headlights can get fixed.
It just turns insta-dark.
It's like, fuck.
It usually happens that quick.
But they're like dimmed. They're not completely destroyed, so I guess at insta-dark I'd be able to see the road a bit.
One of my colleagues at work made me absolutely howling. I know it's a really old meme and whatever, but my friend actually showed me for the first time the actual video. Oh my god, this is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I like had these stitches.
Not a fool in the
For
pits.
reasons. For reasons.
And that hitting the wall and getting caught up in some lap traffic nearly put me behind you, Steve.
Huh?
No, I've lost time to you because of some lap traffic and hitting the wall.
Diddums.
Hopefully we can battle towards the end. Would be nice.
I will call this race a success if everything goes to plan, but I think everyone understands that unless it's a really severe incident, it's not going to get
I mean-
aside.
No.
Unless they're that stingy about how someone slightly nudged them as they overtake and no one will SI. Because it's pointless.
No. Well, I'm not sure if you guys have lost your penalty mile yet for the car. But,
Ours?
it shouldn't matter that. Yeah, because the...
We had to
the
take the
qualifying-
drive-through on that.
I know it's
Yeah, I say
drive-through and a
stint.
penalty mile.
Well, in
It's
that
just
case,
1
then we
mile off.
probably have.
It's just the first mile, I think. First stint, at least.
Yeah, it'll be Andres.
Ah.
If you couldn't guess, drag it in a bit.
Hooray, I get to lead.
Hooray! That
Yay.
means I just get to pass you while you sit in dim, forever, permanent silence that is the Sebring.
I'll hopefully get held up.
Oh my god, that was the best turn for 17
That
that
was
I've
the
done.
I pulled out so well, like epic sabotage literally was just behind me as I pulled out onto the track. I swear Henke is almost like quadruple stinted. I swear to God, he's been in every single one of my stints.
You mean only 2, then 3?
Oh, Henke,
Right.
man! Fucking goes to the goes to the right, and then decides to move to the left.
Was he doing the Cupid shuffle, going from the left to the right? Or to the right to the left?
I don't know if it's just because the Jag's actually wank.
Yes, I made that joke.
Riz, whose jokes are worse, mine or yours?
Yours, by a country mile. Like, there are, like, your jokes are so bad, they make the dad jokes look funny.
You can never go wrong with your mama jokes.
Yeah, but everyone
What's
gets
blue
triggered
and
by your
doesn't?
mama jokes nowadays.
Here's a joke for you. What's blue and doesn't weigh a lot?
A
Light
blueberry?
blue.
I'm disappointed in you.
What was it?
I mean, it kind of...
I said what's blue and doesn't weigh a lot? Light blue.
And I didn't. Oh.
Like your car.
Yeah, that is a bad one.
Matt's
That's
coming in
like,
for
it's-
stop. And there goes Dragon. Goodbye.
Bye! I see your orange Ford in the pit. I'm actually happy to see it behind me for once instead of in front of me.
Yeah, I know, because No Doubt was... yeah.
Yeah, you guys got lucky with No Doubt. It's unfortunate you guys had that DC earlier. I think.
No, actually, he disconnected, after they got results, so they
Oh,
were able to get
we've
him in.
lost sabotage.
Speaking of disconnection,
Yes, wow, wrong timing.
no, he just
Oh,
rejoined.
wow.
Okay, so it wasn't a disconnection.
Oh, maybe-
He might have
Oh
been
no, we
loading.
just lost.
Yeah.
Easy there, Drift.
There's one thing I hate about this
I know
car
I got a
and
nice-
the way
I
it
know-
deals with.
I know I got a wide ass, but you don't have to keep smacking it.
Whoa.
Hit the gym now. I got a message. Why are you messaging me? I'm
I
in the
got
middle of a
messages from
stint.
my friends too, and I don't know why I got messages like occur. I'll check
have
them quickly
friends?
while I pit. Yeah, more than you.
Oof.
I had to be so risky with that then.
What, the joke or your racing one?
My racing line, I had to go over the curb in the double left-hander because blue car didn't give me the room.
Whoa.
Oh my god, Alexa, this is so sad.
Play Despacito.
And then plays YMC.
Wow, the GT field's pretty close so far because I probably haven't pit yet. I have so much open track right now. It's been at least a lap and a half since I passed someone.
You make it sound like that's an achievement.
And I'm just
Whoa.
surprised of how close it is, I guess.
Whoever's 11th took that turn. I don't know what happened. He went straight.
Did he become a Honda and start mowing the grass?
No, he went straight
Are you sure
ahead.
it wasn't a Renault?
He didn't brake.
Fucking Renault Clio.
And I just touched a wall, and now I have no headlights. Oh, thank goodness I'm closing in
fair,
on the
yeah.
pit stop.
If you barely touch the turn 17 wall, you will get broken headlights.
Awesome. Cool.
I mean, I think the hard thing about my job was trying to have to adapt from Dirt Rally 2's simulation model to Forza's shit handling model.
For someone playing this game, sure, sure do complain a lot about it.
Well, did you ever play Forza 4? And have you seen how far the series has fallen since then?
Plays fine to me.
Yeah, it plays fine, but when you've got... I remember telling my team leader, the guy that... My gaffer, basically, I told him, I can't look at video games the same way again, because every time I see something that shouldn't happen, I can't ignore it.
Obviously, I pitted now.
Obviously,
Coming out now.
That's why you've ended up even further behind me.
Yeah. I did hit the grass at one point, like where by tower turn. I hit the grass there, coming over the bump.
You know
So
what
I
I
lost
think
about a
the
couple
worst
hundred
piece
feet.
of track design is in this game for Sebring?
What?
The tyre walls under the Corvette bridge.
Yeah, because
not
they're right
necess-
up against the line. You can't go more than
that's
2
legit.
wide.
That's
That'll
not
screw up.
necessary.
It screwed up my first stint. Let me tell you.
It screwed up mine. Second.
Have you been to Sebring?
No, I actually could have gone to Sebring this year, but I didn't have enough time to make arrangements for it.
Yeah,
I know-
Chevrolet
I know
drive
the
over
tyre
bridge
walls
is
are-
that close.
Yeah, but I still think I get it's to stop people smacking into the metal, but I still think it's a really poor design choice.
Well, at
That's
least
the
on
track,
Forza it is.
Not Forza.
On Forza, at least.
But, that's how tires
We
work.
get
They
it's
grip. They grab the car.
This is going to be one of the best stream summaries I'm ever going to get on an email. People stream for 4 hours. I've attracted 7 consistent viewers. And the chat's been active. So in Twitch's eyes,
Good
I'm
chat.
doing everything right.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good
Are,
stream. Just
are
watching me.
Andre and
I love
Bubs
people.
watching, or at least one of them?
Andre's asleep,
Can we-
Bob's asleep.
Can anybody give us
Damn
a
it.
distance that we've covered so far? Time.
Leaders have covered at least
52
50 miles.
No, I mean, time.
Oh, time.
half an hour.
About half an hour.
Okay.
So an hour till pit's closed, an hour 10 until stint's over. Well, actually, not even the stint, the race. I'm sure A Lobby's at least 10 to 15 minutes ahead.
Yeah, but I'm also pretty sure that A Lobby is also 10 times to 15 times quieter and more boring.
Probably. In lobby, yes, but stream-wise, it's not. I actually don't mind the stream.
No, the
True.
stream gets more. The stream is more communicative and interactive than the fucking lobby, which is a concern. I remember I went into. You might remember this, Chris, but remember when we ran the Chevy touring car for. I ended up in A Lobby. Do you know how
Yeah.
much abuse I got for doing any sort of door rubbing, which is traditional touring car?
But
I
I
had.
was gonna say, but rubbing's racing though.
Yeah, but they all complained.
Then you're not
and
a
they
true
like,
racer if
I
you
don't
can't bang
like
doors.
having my car, and they were like, I don't like having my car hit this, that, and the other. And we're like, well, we're not used to having to actually try and overtake legitimately quick people. We're usually just trying to get past each other, which is so basically lower level drivers are more aggressive, but the racing's more entertaining because of it. But in A lobby, everyone's faster, but they don't want to be disturbed, so you can't have as much social.
I was watching some of the lobby A today, and boy, they were going hard.
Hey, remember B Lobby is,
I remember
we're not fast enough to be in A Lobby, but we talk too much.
robbing is indeed racing. Robbing is indeed racing, but
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of the
true.
top drivers hate robbing racing. They, a lot, at least in the Forza community, a lot of people will complain about the fact that
Steve, are
their
you just
car
going
got
to turn
swiped.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt, I'm gonna catch you eventually.
No, you're not. I'm not making. I made too many mistakes in the first stint. I am not. Can't afford to make many more.
Well, you can, but
Same.
I
you're
can,
being
but I'm not going.
He's not willing.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not consenting to messing up anymore.
Auntie's livery's not loaded for me. That's my only reason. I swear to God, Varus is not very track aware.
No, I
Well, it
mean,
doesn't help
there's
when
one
you're
corner.
in different parties.
Yeah, there's one corner where I think I should have just let him go through and then I'll pass him after, but I tried beating him to the corner and I was not there, and so he kind of pushed me off, but that was all my fault, so...
Oh no. How did I miss my braking point there?
Next time I find him, I'll definitely respect him a little bit more.
God damn it. God damn.
I actually,
what the fuck is
to a
wrong with
degree,
me?
I actually prefer the lower lobbies because they're more fun.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
people are serious, but they understand that communication and somewhat social.
I just lost
Important.
about 1,000 feet to Matt and about 1,500 feet to Dragon because I couldn't
Jeez,
get around this one
What the
Cobra.
hell?
I couldn't
Oh,
get
yeah,
around
I
this
see
one
him.
Cobra because I had to go wide. I had to go wide through Tower Turn, and I just fucked up. And then coming down the
Yes.
double left, I tried to going around the inside, and I just bombed it by
I can't
accident.
believe you lost that much time. I mean, you were pretty
Yeah,
far ahead of me.
I know.
There you go, Grizz, you've now got a reason to push, but don't bring Matt with you, please.
Not unless. we
What are
work
you
together.
doing? Get out of the middle of the road, it's not what it's there for.
That's the problem. That one car I was trying to pass, the coupe, the Daytona coupe that Matt will pass eventually. He kind of sat in the middle. He didn't even take the apex. Literally, there was
Is it
just
the
enough
Aussie?
room to go around the outside.
Is it the Aussie car? Is it the Aussie Daytona coupe?
Yes, the Bayless car.
Yeah. Yeah. I had the exact same issue with Broomski. Just kind of shoved it in the middle of the road. I think
like
that's my main gripe with GTs. They try and get out your way, but they sit in the middle of the road. That's not how you get out the way.
See, people when we were at Daytona, when I did my first endurance event, all the prototypes were telling us just to drive the racing line, and I think that really works. You know, if the GT cars
We're
just
also in
stay
the same
racing
party.
line,
Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
Daytona where it's predictable.
it's wide.
But here's the thing.
It's
The GTS or, GTE or in this case GTS guys are instructed in real life to run your racing line, but be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. These guys run their racing line and are not
But
aware of their
they're not
surroundings.
aware. Yeah, that's a good
Be
point.
aware of your surroundings. If you see a guy closing real quick, go ahead and get out of his way.
Like, pay attention to the mini map. If you don't have your
Just
like,
glance
a
at
mirrors
it
or
every so
anything.
often, or better yet, turn on the proximity marker.
I know. Heck, I'm an in-car, so I got a rear view mirror. I know what's coming up behind me. But,
I can at least see those 40 pixels behind me.
exactly. Sometimes those 40 pixels is all you need. Am I the? I feel like I'm one of the only people in the TORA community who uses in-car, but that's all I ever do on Forza is just run in-car.
A lot of people use bonnet cam, but I'm pretty sure I'm one of the very few people that's actually ridiculously quick and clean in third person because I can't see the front of my car.
I'm not ashamed to admit it, but for a night race like this, I'm running third person.
Yeah.
I just run third person full stop. The only time I don't is if I'm on an actual wheel, of which point I will use cockpit cam.
Yeah, for me it's just like, well, the only other game that I run first person in is NR 2003 or NASCAR Racing 2003.
Oh my god.
And like that's about it. But like it's good iRacing practice. I mean, you're in-car for that sim, like, you know. So I'm just
the differences with iRacing though is you're not racing AI, you're not racing things that are going to be predictable, you're racing actual people that will T-bone you into turn 1 in an MX-5 and roll your car over.
That's very
Matt,
I should know. I should
bridge?
know because Chris, I think you were there to watch it, but do you remember when I did that caddy race and I was with Short Track Fox and I held him up for 15 minutes because I was so inconsistent in the Cadillac because it had too much horsepower and I didn't know what I was doing.
Which Cadillac was it?
It was a CTSV race car.
Oh yeah, that was a fun car.
It had 600 horsepower to the rear, but it had no traction control, so I qualified it in 7th, and I held 7th for the whole race because I couldn't drive and no one could get past me, and I was always oversteering.
Chris, you're going to tell me about a car that I
RMR Phil coming through the Chevrolet Bridge was in the middle of the road, so I had to slow down and go on his inside.
Well, to say, I'm surprised I caught you.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm going wide here. What?
I don't think the sun is going to set.
I don't think so either.
No, it's not.
I am disappointed.
Question for you guys. Who do you think is the best GT car driver right now? That's competing. Yeah.
What, in real life?
Yeah. If you're talking GT3 spec modification cars, who would you say is the best GT driver in the world right now?
Milner's good.
Tommy Milner's a good shot.
Milner's good, and Jörg Bergmeister and Mello. Those are my top.
Jörg Bergmeister's been racing for fucking years. I remember when he was with White Lightning.
Is it funny that I thought of James Milner instead of Tommy Milner?
Fucking Liverpool fanboy, get your soccer shit out of
I don't watch Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. I mean, Callum's the fanboy, remember?
I know, I'm taking the piss.
You're taking a piss? How the fuck are you racing then?
Jesus.
I'm peeing in a bottle.
Honestly, Matt, didn't think it was that funny.
Well, that's going in the highlight reel. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
I'm joking, I'm not even peeing in a bottle. Otherwise I'd be crashing into the wall right now.
So you're going in your fire suit, or not even fire suit.
Going in my underwear.
Your coveralls. No. Hey, keep it vintage. He's doing it in his coveralls.
Oh my gosh, we got 2 GT cars. Oh, what on earth is this? Hello there. I'm going to sneak up.
That is me every time I do a TORA race and I have to come up to laps lower traffic. What the fuck is this?
Damn, Chris, you got through that. Well, we both kind of struggled with that.
I still got slowed down because Jan was moving to the right and he didn't see me in time, so I had to go to the left and compromise my run.
Yeah. Boy, like, once they see you, then they get out of the way for me. So it's just helping me more. That's all. So keep doing that for me.
Yeah, you've gained like 100 feet in the past 2 laps.
Oh man.
And then there's me.
Shut up, Steve. You're the only reason you're so far ahead is because of GT traffic.
Or BS
Mate, I
traffic.
have to deal with it as well.
Yeah, but the way when you've encountered them, you've had more luck.
Fuck off.
We've been finding them at the most difficult. Yes.
You're not gonna give him credit, are you?
I nearly got swiped out at the double left-hander.
Yeah, so did I. Twice.
We should actually talk more than we do, Grizz. And I don't mean Discord, I actually mean sit in an Xbox party chat and actually have banter.
Yeah.
We'd like to take this time to let you know that aerial coverage is brought to you by our partners at Mobile One.
And don't forget to smash
All
that
right.
like button.
Alright, Haas fanboy.
Hey, at least I didn't say Smithfield
For me,
Fields.
I think that one of the best GT3 drivers in the world right now. I think I've said this before, so Grizz is expecting this answer, but I think Kelvin van der Linde has got a lot going for him at the minute.
You know who's also really good? No, is it Yelma Berman? Well, at least I know he's highly rated.
I think the scary thing for me about van der Linde is the fact that he's only 23. His brother's 20. And both of them are factory drivers for Audi and BMW, effectively. Although someone told me that apparently the van der Lindes had a lot of money, but I actually can't verify that or not.
Alright, starting the game. Time on you, Matt.
Nope.
Yeah, I've gained 200 feet in that last lap.
Nope, you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
That's been the numbers.
Last lap
Do you know
going across the start finish was like 200 something.
Yeah, I know. I really messed up that
We
lap.
would like to remind you that this live air footage was brought to you by Forza Motorsport 7 lag. Because a car T-boned me and sent me flying into the sky, and that's the only camera view I've got. I remember the good old days of Forza 4, where in touring cars, if you went 2 wheels, you could genuinely roll your car. And if it was on simulation, you couldn't unroll it either.
You have to sit there on your hood. Help! So someone knocks
You
you
sit
over.
there on your roof helplessly. I'm not gonna lie. I think no, Grizz wasn't with us for this, but this was fucking 20. This was 2012. This happened. No, 2013. This happened. But it was one of the Spec Cups that we were running that year, and it was the Ford Escort RS's, the 90s one, and I went up. I was running third on a race on Maple Valley, and I decided to go up the inside.
Left and party.
I decided to try and go up the inside with someone on the last corner. I had the run, and I had the space, but he decided to squeeze me. Ended up losing the position, but then he proceeded to hit my rear left panel, spin me out, and sent my car into a roll before the start-finish line 2 laps from the finish. I ended up 14th. And I think I was actually very, very close to punching a hole in my TV.
I probably would have.
I was in A Lobby as well. I was third in A Lobby and I was trying to go for second and he took me out.
Twisted might be having trouble connecting to the party.
Yeah, I think so.
That's rather twisted.
I told you his humor is terrible.
The fact that he actually had to try and find words to say about that.
That's how disappointed I am.
I still remember that
a,
Dragon Ball Z. I still remember that Dragon Ball Z edit of Ugandan
Time
Knuckles.
update.
Oh
yeah, we
dear
got,
God! What
so
the hell
far
is
we've
this?
got,
Do you know the way? What?
uh,
Do you know the way, my God?
I can't do math.
Can I get a call on what time we're at right now?
We have 50 minutes
1
left.
hour 15 left.
Oh no. We have 55 minutes left.
Well done, Grizz can do math.
Yeah, better than you, because you just said the race timer.
And? Still a clock.
Yeah, but it's not correct, what you said.
Zalo R6 says, Matt, go faster.
No, go away, Matt.
Who told me? Who said go faster?
Z Halo R6.
Oh, no doubt. Are you streaming or someone streaming?
I am streaming.
No doubt I'm trying, okay? This thing drives like a piece of shit, okay?
Don't talk about his car like that. He beat me with it.
It's really my car, it's my team. I was just like, hey, come join us because you're quick, and what? Didn't say that.
Can I just say something? You did yourself a massive disservice by not running a golf delivery on a Ford, and we've basically taken your job and ran it on a Lola instead.
There it is.
Damn it.
That was my second stop, but...
Hey, can that GT hold Grizz up so I can lead for a
No.
little bit? Never mind.
Oh, to be fairly honest, I
kinda
don't think...
swerved
Oh, where's he going? Where's he
I
going?
don't
Oh,
think-
man. Oh, no, that's great.
I don't think the
Good.
I don't
both
think
kinda
the
swerved
GT is
into
going
each
to
other
be your
there.
concern. I think your concern
in
is
my-
going to be me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exiting the pits on my second stop.
I like Pepsi. He gets out the way. Taylor says, pardon me
Something
for winning my
Twisted's
sins.
having some trouble here. Twisted must be having some
Jeez,
car
Dragon's
trouble
right
or
behind
some
me.
wheel trouble.
Son of a bitch.
Really?
Really? I was gonna say he's like 500 feet behind you or something.
Well, 800 feet, but yeah, it's like within that 400 to
Oh,
range.
Twisted,
Still
watch
close
out!
enough.
No.
Just as struggling.
Still
Alright,
close enough to be a
race.
genuine concern.
Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Jeez.
Watch out for Twisted.
Yeah, he's all over the place. Maybe he can hold up the...
10 out of 10 for
Dragon.
internet connection. Can I get an F in the chat for Twisted's internet right now?
It's not his internet. It's he's doing something with the car. Something's wrong with it.
Alright, Matt's coming in for his second stop.
Alright, I need to do some,
Oh,
some
Matt
good
didn't want to
laps.
risk battling me.
Nah, I couldn't.
No, it's more.
I had probably the best
I mean, it.
run there.
I mean, if any, yeah, I would prefer to stayed out because if you caught up to him, you know, you could hold him up.
Yeah, but I can't risk, like... If he then passed me, I would have lost way more time pitting. And, I mean, at this point, I'm just focused on getting third. Matt coming out. Yes.
What racing driver? I'm still third. Aim for the win.
Oh, instantly
There's
forgot
no way he's gonna win this.
I had a clutch.
No offense, Matt.
What's that?
No, I'm not. I'm just says like, oh, there's no way he's gonna win it because I know I'm not gonna be able to catch Steve.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just trying to run consistent. I did horrible in the first stint, and I could have done like over 180 miles.
Steve, we're catching up to Bayless. We're at the same point that I
Well,
caught him
hey,
last
10
time.
out of 10 Shelby Daytona. Can't
Whoops,
keep up.
whoops,
one
whoops.
side.
I did not mean to hit him. I was not too pissed.
Literally in the middle of the road and just, oh, you idiot! Why would you? Cuts the corner, slides on the grass and hits me. Wasn't bad,
Can
but
you
it's just
see
like I
why
tapped
I've got a
him.
problem with the GTs now? I'm clearing this guy before he causes more damage.
Yeah, hopefully I can get Phil on the. Nope.
Grace, have you done your second stop yet?
No.
Okay, I kind of figured you were stretching it out a bit.
Yeah.
He's doing the
He's doing
Usain
that
Bolt
on-
and stretching them legs.
Well, I mean, I am 6'2".
Wait, you're 6'2"? Lanky bastard.
Yeah. What? I just hit the wall on turn 1 and both my headlights went out.
I think,
GG
10 out of
Forza.
10. The only
That's
good
so
thing is it is
dumb.
at night time, so you don't need headlights because the track
I know
is always
I know
lit.
it's not, but I mean,
oh
if,
my god, there we go. Someone had to say it.
The track
It's
is
lit.
lit.
They were discussing that on Drive Tribe, the YouTube channel with the Grand Tour trio, but they were talking about like what is Lightning McQueen? Like he's basically a mixture of like a
Oh yeah, I
bunch of
saw
different
that.
type of cars.
Yeah, all the cars in the film Cars are based on an amalgamation
Well,
of two
Sally's
cars
an
in
actual
particular,
Porsche.
although apparently Lightning McQueen is meant to be based on a, get this, a C4 Corvette.
Yeah, that was. I think that was the original.
I can kind of see it.
design. That was the original design.
There's
but
a
then
car
they
parked on turn,
mixed
turn
it up.
3?
Is it twisted?
Might be.
Strip Weathers,
Can't
I'm
tell.
pretty sure, was the Charger Daytona and the Plymouth Superbird. I'm pretty sure. I think Chick Hicks was a Buick GNX.
Definitely.
He was.
The sad thing is, I know this about a Disney film. I think that's the sad thing.
And also, the King be...
That's who I've already said.
Abe.
Strip Weathers. I said Daytona and Superbird.
No, he's not. That's incorrect on so many levels. He was a Roadrunner Superbird. He's one of the Roadrunners.
Oh, I've got a.
Because
fucking volume.
because the actual King used to run. Richard Petty used to run for Plymouth and Ford. And
Yeah, it's a Plymouth Superbird.
Yeah.
Don't
Close
the
enough.
Daytona is.
The
Yeah,
Charger
in a
Daytona
way.
and the Plymouth Superbird, I'm almost positive, looked very, very similar.
Yeah, the road cars were different, but the race cars were similar because of the Daytona packages.
It didn't change the fact that the fucking Superbird was the hunk of junk that never went around a corner. I should know because I still remember that Gran Turismo 4 mission where you had to drive the fucking Superbird around fucking Seattle and win in 3 laps. They put you against fucking 2005 Mustangs.
Pit strategy. Making my 3rd pit stop.
Wow.
Oh, jeez,
the
you could do
curveball.
you think you could do 47 minutes?
The curveball. The absolute unexpectedness
Yes.
of someone pitting
What's
an
up,
hour
CP?
before the racing.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Don't run into Phil.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Oh, that's grass.
I hear,
That's
Fred,
grass.
I
pit
hear
stop.
concern. I hear
No.
concerned. of what's wrong in a
Oh my.
disconnect?
Katashi's gonna be a bit worried now.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to pit again.
Yeah, the
'Cause he's gonna hit the
GT40's
wall
pretty
and get
good though
damaged.
on tires.
It's
He's
the
in a
tyres
lava.
you want to worry about.
Not a fool.
He's gonna have to
Second
go around
start.
again and get damage fixed.
I scared the shit out of Phil. He didn't know where to go and he just kind of ran off the track. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Go away. At
No.
tire.
I'm pissed off if Drift King doesn't need to do another stop, or if he only has one more stop to go. 'Cause I felt like I was ahead of him by a lot.
Hey guys, what were y'all meaning by me? What was the concerns you had?
What? Well, we
What?
just started disconnecting mic, so I figured something was going off, like something was happening.
Oh no, I was muting it. Someone was actually trying to call me. One of the reasons why I pitted early.
Dude, why are you trying to dive bomb me?
Who?
You, way.
I'm not.
You were like 250 feet behind me. Now you're on my bumper.
Yeah, because I've got good brakes. And we're in the same car. I can smell the sweat pouring from Grizz's palms right now.
Oh, the reason I've been messing up so much is that my hands are a bit sweaty because I was testing earlier. And I think because of that, it kind of got my controller sweaty. Jesus, why are you trying to send it up right there?
Yes, please keep battling each other. Please keep battling each other.
I lost the rear and squirmed on the brakes.
Race like a bunch
I
of
had no
morons,
choice.
please.
How did you get a better launch and I'm in your draft? Oh, no, come back. Nah, Steve, go fuck yourself. That was not on at all.
What's not on?
You in locking the brakes and then pretty much causing me to like be connected and you somehow get around me. That's some bullshit.
I don't think he even flat out believe what's just seen.
Why is
He's
he
just
reacting?
put
Or...
bruh in my Twitch chat.
Who, no doubt?
Yeah.
Oh, wall! Oh, man. Clipped the rear end of my car. That was close.
Damage?
No, it's just cosmetic. Thank goodness. I rubbed the tire wall down the front stretch.
Oh, twisted, disconnected.
He's actually disconnected this time.
Damn.
I think that's gonna go
no
down
curb.
as one of the moves
Oh.
of the
of
the moves of the event. The one I did on Grizz. Gotta be overtake of the event.
It wasn't even. It'd be overtaking the event. It was clean.
It was clean.
I was just
No, it
thinking
wasn't.
that.
We made
I'm like, it probably
contact.
happened in A Lobby.
It was still. Did you die?
No, but I probably would have had the cutback on you.
Exactly then. Where are you going?
I missed my breaking point. Oh my, Steve, what the hell was that? He gave you room to the inside, to the outside.
I
That
went
was
to,
one of the
I
most
went to the middle of the
retarded
track
things
and then
ever.
he went to the middle of the track.
Oh, back
He
to
was
mission.
giving you the outside.
Yeah, but I already committed to the middle. I already committed to the middle and then he went into the middle, so I was like, nah.
Mission scare the
Jesus
shit out of the
Christ.
GT cars. Alright.
Well, now you got a whole pit stop ahead of me. Sad.
Yeah.
Goes. Unless the GTs can hold you up.
Oh, and I just.
Well, I think it's not going to be the GTs that are going to hold me up. I think it's going to be Auto Fall that's going to hold me up at this rate.
Oh.
Chris is going to call bullshit on the timing of his trying to overlap the.
I still
Sucks
got
for you,
bullshit on that
Grizz.
pass.
What? Because I pulled it off?
No, you didn't pull it clean. It wasn't clean. Oh, I wish, no doubt.
You
that,
should have
oh,
gave me more
Jesus
room on the
Christ, you were
inside, but I
soft
did.
there.
I did lose the. I lost the rear. I slammed on the brakes, and I could only keep the car straight, and that was the best I could do.
Auto
before it went.
fool.
I told you it would be bullshit with the timing of trying to pass him.
Like he was short. I almost hit him going into the braking point before that double left. So I had to slow up. And now we're both stuck behind fucking TORA Pepsi.
See you later, Grizz.
Fuck off. You'd still be behind me if I had the cutback, but I didn't. I wish No Doubt clipped that. Either that or Steve, go back into your stream archives once this is over and just send me a
Go.
clip of it.
What, the pass? Or...
Yes, because I want to see that again.
As I told you, I
Oh
lost.
shit.
The...
I meant
my
to hit that
car
lap, but I got
slammed
too
on the
distracted
brakes.
because of the fucking...
no doubt, you were there when I pulled to pass off. Did my car, or did I not, squirm on the brakes and I had no option but to go up the inside?
Damn, I chased him down for no reason because he looked like a pit stop. I don't know what pit stop number that is.
I lost so much time because of being stuck behind the fucking DOR.
That was a second. Wow, okay.
Like, I lost so much time that I think I lost at least a couple hundred feet, maybe close to 1,000. God damn it.
I don't know if Grizz is angry with himself or he's angry with me.
Stop, Grizz?
No, I meant to do it last lap, but I got distracted with the lap car.
Okay.
Nope.
Right, so basically, no doubt has just said you were either going to pass him or rear-end him. Brakes were toast.
Yeah. The worst part is, when you got it slowed down, you slowed it down right in front of me. And I couldn't
Which
get the
means that
cutback.
I did my pass right.
No, what I mean by slow down right in front of me is that you slowed it down right on my nose. Like, I hit you as I was trying to turn, and I couldn't.
So it was a good pass then.
No, it's not a good pass. If you can't clear me and I have to make contact with you, you obviously didn't do enough. That means you probably went for wide.
More, unless you wanted me to rear-end you.
Alright, that's 2 for Sleepy.
That's 2 for me. 3,600 feet. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Track is the grey stuff, mate. Yeah, the grass on the outside of corners tends to
Hi, Pepsi.
like my
Faster
golf
car then.
car a
Whoa!
little bit.
Almost killed him.
This is gonna be close.
I actually think Grizz has lost that position to Matt.
Yeah, I have now.
Yeah, he has.
Because I got stuck behind the fucking DOR guy. Because he got stuck behind Pepsi.
I'm praying to the GT car class that
Tell
screws
Matt
up
to
Dragon.
shut up and drive.
Okay.
That's gonna be hard,
hasn't
Matt, because...
From Harambe.
Oh, Harambe's in there! Harambe! Hey, I'm doing better this stint, so you shut up. Love you guys. Hearts and kisses.
Matt, I just pray you get held up like the other by DOR.
Yeah, I got fucking left. There it is.
Yeah, I got held up by him so much.
See, if I was in the GT class, then I'd go.
If you're in the GT car, click the next P car. I've got a small decision to make and I don't know when to do it.
What?
Your last pit stop?
Yeah. Since you're here, no doubt, why don't you drop a cheeky follow?
No, don't go to the dark side. Just a reminder, in about 10 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Actually, no, I'm wrong. In about 5 minutes, it will be 30 minutes till the end of the session. That was unnecessary of me to say, but I thought I'd just remind everyone.
So how many minutes is that for fuel? Your last stop?
I don't know.
We got 25? Did I do that right? 25 more minutes?
Yeah, and considering you hit
Yeah.
at an hour 7 on the timer, you need to do 47 essentially on a one tank. That's
I
going
ain't
to
gonna
be
have
tough.
Mate, I ain't gonna have a single boat. I'm gonna have his entire skeleton to pick. He keeps fucking whatever like that.
At this rate, I think I'm gonna finish 100 grills. I should probably just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, you
Got
know
a
what's
GT
gonna
race
happen.
for position up in front of me.
I think the real question is,
Ooh,
can
be
you
careful with
overtake
that.
me when I take my pit stop?
Yeah, that ain't happening. You're out of the question.
No,
at the
he's
moment.
far enough. No, Steve, you're far. You're like 4,000 feet ahead of him. If you have a pit stop gap to us. God damn it.
It'll be Matt's chance to lead.
No, he won't leave. You have a pit
I
stop
was about
gap
to say,
to us.
we
What don't
both
you
have one
understand?
pit stop to do. I'm never going to be able to, even if you pit. Oh, damn it, missed the clutch. Even if you pit, I won't be able to pass you.
Drift, have you already done
You
your
know,
last pit?
I never say never.
You're
Maybe
40,
you could turn
you're like
into like fucking
you're more than
Ayrton
4,000
Senna
feet
and
ahead
just
of him.
absolutely blitz the circuit.
Drift, have you finished your last stop? Does he have a mic?
Drift?
No,
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 I don't think so.
He's only been
are you asking
talking
for pit
through,
stop?
chat. Yeah, he might.
He
I think
just
he's on
recently
2.
did second. Yeah, he still has to do one more.
Well, I gotta make up a lot of ground on him.
That's his third stop.
I like how, do you know what this is the equivalent of? Do you know what this is the equivalent of right now? This is the
What?
equivalent of Brawn in 2009. I'm the Brawn and everyone else is there.
What?
If you remember the 2009 season of F1.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Or 2014 Hamilton.
If I was blessed, I would agree. Sorry, I should put that hashtag blessed.
I'm just so disappointed with you. You know, there hasn't been a race where we haven't made contact. Ever.
Actually, there has. We just weren't in the same lobby. I'm on my last stop.
You know what I meant, Steve. Shut the fuck up.
I think
Matt,
I
are
found
you
out why
stuck in that
AMR
GT
Nightlock
traffic
didn't
yet?
turn up.
Why?
He's just lost his job.
Oh.
Grizz, what'd you ask?
Are you stuck in that GT traffic yet?
Can
Somehow
Matt
I
do it?
passed it?
Can Matt do it? Can Matt do it?
Doubt it. Could be right at the last second.
It might be close.
Oh!
Ooh.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna probably run into him. Ooh, that was close, though. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Oh well. Actually, that GT trap wasn't there, I probably would've made it. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Whoa, the handling just went to shit in those corners.
Come on, Varys, fuck off. I was up your inside. Why'd you have to turn on me?
Holy brakes. You did not... You slowed up way sooner than I thought.
It's a Lola. I put the lol in Lola.
Oh my god.
Matt, you understand my pain now, don't you?
He's holding me up. Turn his ass.
No, not that part. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, his humor is worse than dad jokes.
To be fairly honest, Matt can finally learn why
Dear
no one
TORA
really gets
officials,
past
how
me.
angry will you be at me if I wreck Dragon? Just kidding.
To be
By
fairly
all
honest,
means,
this
wreck each other.
just for reference, Matt. and no doubt can back me up on this, I held up a driver for the entirety of my stint after I got past him.
Oh yeah, it was funny. Like, the amount of times Steve would tease him about it.
No, I watched your last stint with No Doubt. I'm just like, why are you holding the hell up? Like, you held him up so much. I was like, Jesus. I'm making my third and final stop. If I can turn it into the pits.
What, me holding people up? That's my job.
Yeah, I was Dragon, just move the fuck out of the way. And then when I was talking to someone, and I just heard in the background you going off and wrecking. I'm like, ha, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, I crashed, but I still recovered my car to third, and I was still less than 4,000 off, no doubt. And that was after I crashed my car and totaled my transmission.
Alright, Matt's coming out of the pits. Oh, I did that again. It was like on the rev limiter and didn't have time to react.
Yeah, it doesn't shift.
I think Grizz is now the only one left to start.
That's weird because I don't think I've had that issue all day. Like stint 1, I didn't. Now I'm having it.
I need at least like 3,800 feet by the time I pit to the time Matt, like the distance from by the time I enter the pits. I need about 3,800 feet.
Just an update to everyone. 18 more minutes till you can make your final stop.
18 minutes for your mandatory pit stops. Anything after that is not going to count.
Remember, yeah, that's true. Mandatory stops. If you have to pit for damage, go right ahead.
Sleepy's battling me. What is this?
Good.
Went up his inside on the double left-hander and made it stick without contact. Not even angry.
Yeah, Brecci, I think at one point during the sunset corner, we held it together through the sunset because they can hold it equal speed.
If you're gonna send it, at least send it top corner, not my rear panel. I don't think like the fact I went up his inside on the double left-hander.
I'm trying
what was I doing there?
I've been catching these GT cars at the right time.
Fam, I'm on your right, do you mind?
Damn it, if I hadn't gone wide there, I probably could have gone to the pits, but I just missed the braking point by like 50 meters. Went wide, but still held it together.
I can't believe it took me nearly a quarter of a lap to get past a lapped car.
Oh, I just realized, yeah, he's held you up quite a lot. Probably gained a couple 100 feet on you.
Me?
No, I'm talking about Steve. The Sleepy is holding him up in the other
I got held up by
Ford.
Sleepy because he decided to go up my inside on turn 16.
Did you get him?
Oh, Phil, man, you went from
He
the
did
left of the
clip my
track to the
rear.
right.
He clipped my rear panel. He clipped my rear panel, yeah.
I can see the silhouette of Phil now. Oh no, Sleepy, that is.
That is Sleepy.
I was saying, I just passed
Whatever.
Phil.
I think there's. I was gonna say, isn't
That
there
car
someone
in
else?
front of you is
Phil?
Sleepy.
Yes, I know. I'm getting myself confused.
The car in front of you, Grizz, is Sleepy. The car in front of that is me.
Yes.
At least for now.
That was a good nose blow.
Who let a fresh one wreck? Who let the dogs out? Woof. I remember when the Chevrolet bridge used to be an Audi bridge, and it said it's better to lead than to follow.
Car exiting pits. Who is that? Oh, GTS car or GS car.
A BS car.
Do you want me to tell you how you put the ass in ass car? Put Carl Busch in it.
You know, at some point,
Regardless
if you keep it up, I'm
of
going to
what
hand in my
anybody thinks
resignation.
about him,
He's a good
Busch,
driver.
he is today's modern Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah,
I
once
still
in
Hell,
remember
he
a
just got his
Gordon.
200th win. Only one other person
I
that's done
remember
that.
Jeff
career
Gordon.
win, but more than 100 of them were in the lower leagues.
Yeah, and Richard Petty was the same way. They counted his wins
Who
in
remembers
that
Jeff
as well.
Gordon?
Everyone
Who
remembers
doesn't?
Jeff Gordon.
Never heard of her. I'm just kidding.
Okay, then
Oof.
I'll change it from Carl Busch to Brad Keselowski.
I think Brad Keselowski is like today's Dale Waltrip.
Oh, fucking Sleepy moved over in the braking zone. I just hit him.
Nay, no, my pain, Grizz, have fun.
Literally, he went from the inside to the outside, and then I just nailed him.
It's a blue flag. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah, I caught up to him coming down towards turn 2.
Literally everyone remembers Jeff Gordon. I only remember him because I didn't even know who Jeff Gordon was until I played Gran Turismo 5.
Oh, you guys are freaking young.
No, no, I know who he is.
I'm not American, okay? I don't watch NASCAR.
Well, no, well, I'm American, and I know a lot of European drivers as well, so it's all cool.
I tend to watch more Japanese series, but Grizz could tell you that.
Yeah, he prefers Super GT. When's
Well, I
the
like
first
Super
round?
GT as well. I'm a big fan of Good Smile Racing.
Hatsune Miku, they
No,
not
just
been
the
doing
team
that, are
itself, and I like the fact that they used the Z4. Now
They
they're
don't,
using the
it's the
AMG.
AMG.
I know, but I liked them back when they were using the Z4.
I mean, they've still
speaking of
got the
Super
same
GT,
driver lineup. There's still Kataoka still drives that car.
Mm-hmm.
I
Speaking
don't know
of Super
how.
GT, unfortunately, Go Racing pulled out the 720S. F in the chat.
No,
What,
they're
the-
still going. I think Team Go is still.
No, no, they haven't. I read the Motorsport article saying that they're pulling the car out for some reason. Like there's
What?
a delay in delivery.
Oh no, it was. No, it raced the first round at Okayama. Did it? No, it's not. No, it participated in testing. It's participated in testing.
I don't remember the exact article. I can't remember.
All I know
have
is
to
that
look.
Team Go are going to be called McLaren Customer Racing Team Japan.
Yes,
That's all I know.
that is. But I'd have to look at the article again because I don't remember exactly what it was. Because I read it earlier in the week. It's not like it was yesterday.
It's bright pink and black, if I remember right.
Yes, I know. Yeah, it's pink with black accents and some white striping here and there.
Where are we on time?
10 more minutes till
40
you can
minutes.
make your mandatory 20 minutes till end of race.
Thank you.
No problem.
My stomach's wanting to growl at me.
Hi GT car, I'm a prototype car. Move.
Why does it have to be 3 stops?
Why
We
you
can do
guys
this
having
race in
problems?
2.
Yeah, that was the argument I asked.
Uh-oh.
in the
Because
first set.
I asked the same question. I said, which is the only car that can't do a 2-stop?
It might be the Porsche, but I don't know. I feel
Has
like
anybody
the
been
Lola
running
and
the
the
Porsche?
yeah.
No
so-
doubt. No doubt, flat out said, Matt, you're not a steward. Shush.
Yeah. Totally like not like I wasn't in control of party or anything like that. So I hopped over curb.
I put yeet in. Yeet.
No,
Come
stop.
on, you can think of a word. He puts the yeet
Ah,
in beat.
fuck.
I mean, I always make the same joke at work, and that's I put the fun in functional.
I'm stuck on track. Watch
No,
out, coming out of
because
turn.
He puts
I
he
work
puts
in
the
the
fun in
department
fna.
I work in a department called Functional QA, which tests like offline single-player aspects of games, and I'm the funniest person there, so I put the fun in functional. Technically speaking.
God damn it. I got stuck on the wall coming out of 17 and spun it. Luckily no
Damn.
damage, but I almost got destroyed by Sleepy. I couldn't see him coming.
I couldn't see him either because I'm at his
That
house.
means you lost a crap ton of time because you were like a good 2,000 feet ahead of me.
I was like 3,000 feet ahead.
Yeah.
Haven't you pit ejected this?
No, I was going to hold it to the end, but I might as well do it now because Matt's right behind me.
No doubt Flower says ILY. He loves you. Can we get a love heart in the chat?
Yeah, I love you too.
Oh, Hunty!
Is Steve dead?
No, Hunty decided it was, that was sketchy.
Oh no.
I will make you laugh.
No, you make me disappointed.
I have 8% gearbox damage right now.
Same.
That's 8% of me that's just given up with this car. Do what? I love that exploit in F1 that you can do in F1 20 at Monza. If you have the automatic pit drive system, you can go into the pit at 200 mph and you won't get penalised. Because pit assist automatically makes it so you can do the speed on time.
F1 2018 is an amazing F1 game.
The sarcasm is real there, I can tell.
No, actually, I felt like 2016 was trash, 2017 was getting there, and 2018 is like the best they've ever made.
Let's not talk about 2015.
Yeah, let's not talk about 2015. I didn't own it, but I've heard it was...
Let's not talk about Onrush either. Onrush was a really, really good game, but it was just really undermarketed. I'm not even joking, like, I don't... we saw the most players online when it was free on PS4. The game's not even a year old yet.
Bayless sat in the middle of the track again. So I really wanted to just hit him off.
Dragon,
the
you're
amount of
just the
time-
They
game
know how I
testers
feel about
game
FGT
tester?
driver.
Or like, what was your position?
I'm QA. I work in QA. I make sure it works and it's not buggy.
QA, I
whatever.
believe, stands for quality assurance.
So you
Yeah.
do everything like F1 as well, and...
Whatever projects go through the Salem HQ, yeah. Whatever they may be. But F1's not developed by my branch of Codemasters. F1's done by Birmingham.
Okay.
But will you still get your special discount and special things for it?
I'll probably get the game free still, yeah, but...
Alright, coming up to 5 more minutes so you can make your mandatory stops.
15 more minutes till race end. Well, hopefully, Steve, that this should be enough for a 1-2 finish in lobby. Hopefully this was enough for a top 10.
I'll finally finish first in a stint out of the 3 I've done. I think Crimson finished top 3 in all of his. No,
I think he finished first in 2 of his. Yeah, I think he won all of his.
I've let the team down.
You've let the team down. I probably could have had at least an extra mile on everybody.
I mean... You've only got yourself to blame. Unless it's GT's getting in the middle of the fucking road.
There were a couple GTs that kind of slowed me down by a couple. Like, I would say in total, I probably lost maybe a couple thousand feet. The amount of times I've ran into GTs. And then Sleepy doesn't help when he's just not adhering to blue flags when he knows he's last.
It's like he's driving when he's not even awake. Guess he's driving
speaking of which, he's on my, or I'm on his bumper right now. Hopefully I'll pass him.
Alright, I hopefully he slows you up.
Oh, yep. Very easy pass. You were saying?
He let you by? Boy, what?
He kind of went wide. Second to last corner.
Oh.
So I just kind of took it.
He hasn't... That was his 3rd stop? Jeez, he's left that late.
Who?
Sleep?
Didn't help him at all.
Does anyone know what the big Xbox billboard is? It's like turn 5, 6, whatever it is.
Like, would it be an actual? I don't know.
It's like you can see it on the old hairpin, if that's what it's called.
Alright, Sleepy, I don't know what you're doing, but...
The timer?
I don't think any of us know what Sleepy's doing.
No, Sleepy didn't slow up for he coming out of the pits, even though he knew I was telling. Like, we came out together, but he didn't decide to slow
low
down.
bandwidth. You tell me that every single day I play this game, Forza, so fuck you.
You should be more concerned about latency, not the bandwidth.
Yeah, if it's high latency, that's when
That's no bueno.
That's very yikes.
I had everything going off in my first stint earlier, I'm like, oh great.
You're like, yikes.
Big yikes.
How come that has now become part of your dialect? Why do you just say yikes all of a sudden?
It was memeable for a while, kind of like yeet.
Memeable.
Look, is on the comeback.
You have to admit though, Grizz, that photo I shared of you've heard of Panic at the Disco, now get ready for yikes in the yard.
I just made a double overtake and a double left by the S's because against the 2 GTs that were fighting for position. Boy, was it close.
You got 30 seconds to make your make your mandatory stops.
I think all of us are more looking forward. I think all of us are more looking forward to when it hits 20.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Not like
when it hits 20,
really, really bad.
Once we get this,
if this stint turns out to be my longest mileage, I'm gonna cry.
Your longest yeah boy ever.
Yeah, boy. No.
I think after it's over, once all this is
and
collected, us 3 have a battle.
10 minutes.
Just have fun.
Race. 10 minutes till the end of the race.
Grizz, I'm not staying awake after this race is done. I'm going straight to bed.
It's midnight by you. It's not that late.
It's 2 in the morning.
Good point. I just realized it started at midnight. The stint. Alright, Matt and I can have some fun then.
On what fucking planet is it midnight at 2
Fun.
o'clock in the morning?
Because, you know, time things. No, the stint for you started at midnight, or should just after.
And man's got to be up at 5 o'clock on the Monday.
So you can catch up tomorrow.
I cancelled meal and drinks with friends for this weekend. I hope you're happy.
I am.
You ever had that
I had
moment
a
you
miss.
just think, is my headset gonna fall off my head?
I'm catching up to auto fool again.
I think I've done a lot better this stint than I did last stint with Grizz.
How so?
Because I've doubled the gap that I've beat you by so far.
Well, it doesn't help that I spun out and got held up by multiple different cars and also got tapped by you multiple times.
So did I. We're all in the same boat.
You also realize you got very lucky at the start because you went from 10th to 1st in 2 laps
Mate,
because of how crazy it was.
Don't confuse luck and skill.
Well, would you be in 1st though? Probably. Would you have been in it so soon? No. The
Yes.
distances are all different. No, Steve, you would not be this far away if it wasn't that hectic for you at the start.
Those first 2 laps were a fucking clusterfuck, man. I don't know how we didn't all wreck each other.
I'm surprised I didn't, because we were at 3 wide at one point, I think, going to the double left.
Yeah, I got so angry because I'm like, I'm faster than 4 of you.
I'm pretty sure, Grizz, if you go onto my video stream highlights, you can find that overtake and watch it back, because I nailed it. I don't care if you had to nudge me, I still pulled it off.
I didn't... What do you mean I had to nudge you? I was trying to not nudge you, but though you stopped when I was turning, and I couldn't get it off you.
I actually let go of the brake at that point, to be fairly honest. Slow down, you piece of junk.
That's what we're telling you.
Thanks. Thanks for calling me a piece of junk.
Well, you said it yourself. Wasn't me.
Just because you can't get control.
What you
I
say?
still remember when you
5
first
more
joined
minutes
my
in the race,
Xbox Live
5 more
party.
minutes in the race.
I still remember when Grizz and me first started talking, and I can't even. What was your original gamer tag? It's like Grizzly something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that hence Grizz.
Yeah. What was your original tag? Can you actually remember the whole thing?
Yeah, Grizzly Tiara 634.
That was it.
I had that gamer tag for 5 years. Didn't change it for the right moment, and boy was I right about that.
My original.
So-
Oh god. This is my 5th gamer tag in 8 years of Xbox.
Definitely scared the shit out of GT car.
My first gamer tag was RTO2 gear, which no one could say. Then it was God
4 minutes
13. Then Carbon Vibe 93, and then it went to Funky Dragon. I don't know what my original account name was. Something stupid. I've only ever had 2 PSN aliases though, and I can't wait to change it. I actually kind of hate my original PSN name. Hated it.
What was it?
So childish. It's so childish looking back on it. I'm not even gonna lie. I got my
What was
PlayStation
it?
in 2007 and my online account name was genuinely Roblox Assassin. I'm not even joking, that was my original PSN tag.
Oh my god. Oh, do y'all remember
actually had to
Pop
make-
Tropica?
I think so.
I remember playing it all the time in like 3rd grade during our snack time. We had computers in our class and we'd just be on it all the time and playing different
Do you know what
worlds and stuff.
most of my school days on the computer, there was this math game website and it involved tanks and we just played each other and blew each other up on tanks using maths.
Yeah, we had a math website too. I think it was like Everyday Maths because I'd always play the baseball themed one because I was really into
We
baseball
had,
back then.
Cool math for kids.
Oh, I think I remember that.
That was good. I always played Parking
Right,
Mania.
I don't
That
know
was
if
my
anyone
favorite.
here would remember it, but do you guys remember My Maths?
No.
Oh,
Sounds
basically, it was the bane of British education because you had to click submit on the work, and if you just saved it and didn't submit it, it never went to the teacher. And you're like, I swear I've done it, but the teacher never got it.
We have a lot of that in America too.
I have a friend who I used to was at my previous college. He's like always come close like on math and science questions. He's always like within like a couple of hundredths or a couple tenths on a decimal answer and would get it wrong. And sometimes he's even put in the right answer and still got it wrong on the system we use. And then I'm like, boy, your luck with this.
I remember some kid, this was in America, a kid put an answer on a map, who's got more, Bobby or Elisa, or whatever, and I don't know what the question was exactly, and he put Bobby, and it said, so you're thinking, so he drew a stick man with thought cloud
One
saying
more
Bobby.
minute for the
One-
race. 1 more minute. Damn, I might tie my stint 1 distance, and that's sad, but my stint 1 distance is 45 seconds.
Just past Yan in our other GT car. He's in 2nd place right now behind the other GTR car.
30 seconds.
Our GRT car.
Seconds. 15. 10. 9. 8.
9,
7.
8,
6.
7,
5.
6,
4.
5,
3.
4,
2.
3,
1.
2,
Slam the brakes.
1.
Slam the brakes.
Happy
slam the
New
brakes.
Year.
Happy New Year!
Oh,
Woo!
Alright, we're gonna wait. Stay in here. We're gonna wait for cars.